Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Timmy Treacle, also known as Horror Fan for Life. And the next movie I'm reviewing for you guys is called Open 24 Hours. And this is a 2020 horror slasher film that has a 5.3 out of 10 on IMDb, a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 78% on Google. Well, the movie was written and directed by Padraig Reynolds, and it stars Vanessa Grasse, Brendan Fletcher, Emily Tennant, and Selena Giles. And this movie is about a young lady, Mary, played by Vanessa Grasse, who, after setting her boyfriend on fire, is released from the hospital. And her boyfriend is the infamous serial killer, which I'm not going to repeat the name, but he is an infamous serial killer, and she was actually part of it. She was the watcher, if you will, if you know what that means. She was too afraid to go to the cops and say anything, but all the while she watched as he tortured and killed dozens of women. But he's locked away, and she's trying to get her life back on track. She goes to get a job at this gas station, which is open 24 hours. On her first night, she starts to see things. She starts to get phone calls, prank phone calls, and she swears up and down that he is still responsible for these shenanigans, if you will. She has a parole officer who's checked in on her several times throughout this movie. And the movie starts to get really good towards the second act. And at first, we don't know who the person is that's doing the stalking. But eventually it comes to light. It's kind of predictable. But I will say, though, I did enjoy this movie, especially from the acting standpoint of it. Vanessa Grasse, I remember her from a movie I just recently watched, Leatherface from 2017. And then, of course, Brendan Fletcher. I know him from Air Bud, Freddy vs. Jason, and the Ginger Snap sequels, amongst other movies. And he's really good in this movie. I like their presence in here. I like the performances. And the makeup effects in this movie are really good too, especially on the killer in this movie. I like the setting. It's late at night, third shift. And it's scary. She's by herself, working the late shift, and it just makes for a really entertaining movie, and something that I quite enjoyed, if I'm being honest. I like the writing and directing. And there's a song in this movie. The score is pretty good, but the one song in here that I really love is called Raindrops. It's by D. Clark, and it is perfect for this movie. And I quite enjoyed this one. I have to admit, I really did. You can find this movie on Tubi, along with the previous movie I reviewed, Widow's Point. I highly recommend you check this one out. It is worth the watch. I'm going to give Open 24 Hours a 8 out of 10 and 2 thumbs up. So yeah, definitely check this movie out. It does have some issues. I think it's a little bit long for my taste. I think there's a couple of scenes that could have been cut. But other than that, this is a fun movie. I definitely recommend you check it out, and I think you'll have a good time with it. So in the comment section below, if you've seen it, give me your thoughts and opinions. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit that notification bell. And if you like this review, hit that like button. But thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for my Throwback Thursday movie review, which I'm reviewing the Christmas movie Bad Santa from 2003. But thanks for watching, and check you later.